Here is a harsh truth that I would share with you if I wasn't afraid to hurt your feelings as a holistic nutritionist. Oftentimes, taking care of ourselves and looking after our well being and our nutrition shows something deeper going on. We might resort to our nutrition as a sense of control. And I get it because I have been there. It makes you feel empowered. On the other hand, we can go in the other spectrum where we are in a free state. We might be so dysregulated that our nervous system is completely frozen, so we have checked out. We are disassociated from what actually needs to happen. And that can translate into disassociating and numbing ourselves with alcohol, with food, so emotional eating is a huge thing here, with binge watching, anything that basically would take our mind away from dealing with the issue that we know we need to be dealing with. So as long as we're stuck in this mode, healing is very difficult to happen. Might be going from this extreme of completely being disassociated with your own body, not paying attention to your well-being, always finding excuses in your mind about why you don't have time for yourself or why you're feeling a certain way, to kind of actually taking control and being like, I'm actually going to take an action and do something about this. That can be very empowering. And then once you start doing this and see how empowering this is, obviously the danger could be, and this has happened to me. Okay, so I'm sharing this from my own experience. The danger could be that we kind of boom, go into the other extreme of like completely taking control. So I'm going to control every single thing I eat, and you obsessing over it to the point where it's also not healthy, because you become stressed. Your nervous system is like constantly on an alert and you cannot really relax. I personally have gone from this extreme to this extreme, and now in the past couple of years after having my kids, I have found my middle ground. It's been a journey. I'm not saying you have to do the same, by no means. I have heard this also many times from women, well, everything in moderation, right? That is a very true phase. But I hear this from a lot of women who are not at all moderate. Because oftentimes we're stuck in that comfort zone that might not be optimal for us, but we're in it because it's familiar and because it is comfortable. And so if you're ready to get a little bit out of your comfort zone, to get curious about your body, to learn really how to get to that middle point of balance and understand what your body is actually trying to tell you and what you need, sign up for my November group coaching. I have a few more spaces left, so if this is calling for you, don't miss out on this opportunity.